from the U.S., but God actually sent me to Sweden 2 years ago. And when I came to Sweden, it was really just a step of faith. And that's what it takes when you decide to follow Jesus. It's all about faith. And it can be so hard for many of us who maybe don't know who Jesus is, but what Jesus did for us on the cross, he didn't have to do it at all. Again, sin separated us, and that's something that you can read about in the Bible, in the Old Testament. A lot of people, if you wanted to be in the presence of God, you had to sacrifice something. And many times, and I still do it, right? We trust God, but then the next day it's like, actually I want to do this, I have this desire, and we forget to choose him. And so what ends up happening is we fall short of God. But because he chooses us, he actually sent his son in the flesh to come and live in this world which is broken, completely broken. And that's why, again, in this world, there's sin, there's wickedness, there's cancer, there's, things that happen that we don't want to happen. And sometimes that brings us on our knees. It makes us wonder, is there a God? And why is all these terrible things happening? But the good news is that God, again, he sent his son, and he chose us. He was sent to the cross, beaten to blood, where he ended up crying tears of his blood, right? And so he went on the cross for us, and that basically tore the veil that separated us from him. So now, if you choose to follow Jesus, there's this overwhelming peace. Like I tell you, I have way less struggle from anxiety. I don't struggle from that anymore. I don't struggle from depression. Don't struggle from like pornography. Don't struggle from all these other things that are from the world, right? And we think are good, but they only separate us. But the good news is that Jesus then resurrected and he came back. And if you choose to follow him, again, the purpose is that you get to be in his presence forever. You get to do life with him. And really, it changes everything. And so I want to take some time to share a song. Basically, I was struggling. I isolated myself. I'm sure that we all have these doubts, especially when we get busy, that we're not good enough, we're not enough. And I know Sweden gets dark. And so, especially in the dark winters and things, you start to wonder, what is the purpose? I want to get this job, and once you get it, okay, what else? You're always striving for something, but when you have Jesus, you really don't have to strive anymore. Again, it goes back to the faith, and he starts opening up doors. Of course, there's still suffering in this world, but it's so much better when you have Jesus. So I'm going to share a song, and really it's about choosing to be close to him and not having to fight against these intrusive thoughts, these thoughts that make you almost not want to be in this world. So I'm going to just share that song with you all. I'm not going to use the mic, and let's just pray that you can hear me.
You can use the mic.
I might kind of go on my knees. basically is I was at a point where, ooh, and I get emotional.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, then. Sing the bless your heart.
But I was broken and I didn't feel like there was anyone. And really, it's the point where it's like, do I keep living? Do I keep living? And is there anyone that's going to be there for me? And then I cried out to God. And really, God's presence filled the room. And that's when I gave my life fully to Jesus. I said, God, I need you. I want to be close. Start changing me. And so if you feel like that's something that you want to do, if you're done striving, if you're done searching and you need someone, I just want you to consider seeking Jesus, really. Search, doesn't matter what other people think. Again, maybe family, maybe friends, they're going to be like, wow, you're crazy. But really start seeking. It says in the Bible, if you seek God, that you will find him. And so keep seeking. I know sometimes it's so easy to give up right away when you're like, but why do all these things happen? But keep seeking. I encourage you, call in his name and he will answer. Sometimes it takes time and we won't fully understand why certain things happen, but really just seek. And if you feel led to come and ask questions, you come up. We'll do the best that we can and tell you about Jesus. But again, I just encourage you, keep seeking, okay?